Yeah, it's 4K quality because my iPhone has 4K on it, but so the first question we got in the chat is Helena hella different? Helena, in my opinion, from what I've seen and from what I talked to Excalibur Blades about, he doesn't believe that Helena's that good anymore. Everybody knows 3-3P was Helena's like main go-to move, and they actually did destroy Helena on 3-3P. They took the move. I don't want to say completely out of the game because it's not completely out of the game, but she can do it out of Bokuho, and I believe it's still 12 frames. We didn't have the frame data in front of us, but yeah, they took Helena's 3-3P away. You cannot do it on normal anymore. You have to be in Bokuho, and that really does affect her a lot. Because, like I said, that everybody knows that's one of Helena's main tools is 3-3P, and they took that away from her outside of Bokuho. So, outside of 3-3P, she seems the same. She did get a guard break. Her old critical burst, which I believe was 4P plus K, or it was something like that, 4P plus K. I don't know the input with Helena and DOA5, but they actually made that a plus guard break. So she did get some good shit, but at the same time, them taking away her fucking 3-3P like that is actually really fucked up in my opinion. So, yeah, she does not have 3-3P anymore outside of Bokuho. So that's definitely gonna have an effect on her overall gameplay. It's kind of like taking away Hayate's 4-punch kick. Like, that's like his go-to string. Like, that's like his go-to move. Like, that's Hayate's string right there, and they took it away. So they took Helena's 3-3P away outside of Bokuho. So yeah, you got that. Is it true that most characters are safer now? I wouldn't necessarily say they're safer. I mean, they're playing the exact same way. There are no moves that they altered. So, because keep in mind, this is not the final build of the game. This is only the second build that has been playable to the public, and they're going to keep changing the game a lot. A lot of things are going to change with the game, but as of right now, the characters feel just as safe and unsafe. It doesn't look like they really changed any of the characters' regular properties. So as far as them being safer or unsafer, I wouldn't really say. If anything, all the characters got unsafer because of the break blow being completely unsafe and the fatal rush being unsafe. So I'm not really seeing them being really safer now. Is Hayate a real ninja now? Masters Ryu needs to be beaten by Hayate. Hayate is a lot better now, and I'll go into detail about that once we start watching the gameplay. And we're gonna talk more about the mechanics, and you guys will see it as we're watching. But yeah, we'll go over this gameplay first here, and then we'll not commentate it, but we'll talk about it, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, it plays in full quality for you guys. So the first thing I'll talk about is the character select screen. I really do like the character select screen. A lot of people were not liking it at first because they're saying that it's too cartoony, and it's you know, a lot of people were not feeling it at first. But honestly, I really do love the new character select screen. I don't have an issue with it at all. And then obviously there's only 2 stages in the current build of the game, so we have these 2. The one thing I don't like so far is I don't like the stage where you get knocked into the person that blows you, like pushes you back into the fight. There's too many of those motherfuckers on the stage. Like, every time you get launched, you're getting pushed into one of those danger zones, and you have to guess every single time. So that leaves you open for like safe throw setups and stuff like that. There's a bunch of stuff that can go here that can go against your favor if you get knocked into one of those people. So this is actually me fighting a tournament at EVO, one of my tournament matches against some Kasumi player. I didn't get his name. But I'm not going to play it in full quality because it's going to slow my stream down, unfortunately. My computer is not really that great. So this guy was actually mashing a lot. Oh, that's the first thing I want to talk about. Kasumi's punch is actually... The one thing I will say, Solomo, is that they made that string safe for whatever reason. But then again, I'm not really positive they made it safe or not because it's... I think if you look at it, I think I delayed the grab a little bit, but it could be safe. But I think if you look at it, I did delay the grab a couple frames. So, yo, EKS, thank you so much for 14 months in a row, man. Oh my God, that's fucking awesome, bro. Thank you so much, man, for 14 months subbing. That is great. Thank you so much, man. You got your 1-year loyalty badge too. It's gonna be the crown. So, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. I got some people that looks EA. I like the screen, the character select screen. This guy was obviously mashing. He didn't really know how to do much. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. If you guys can see what just happened just now. The first thing is everybody does one launch, and they do it like, let's just say Hayate stuns you and he launches you. You get a max height after every launch in this game. If you guys have played DOA 2 or 3, you know what I'm talking about when I say that. It's pretty much, there's no stun threshold for the launch height anymore. If you get one stun, no matter what the stun is, and you launch, your height is always going to be the same no matter what. You'll always get the same height. And I'm actually happy they implemented that again, because now it's going to create less of a guessing game. And ultimately, I think that's why they took the slow escaping out of the game, because if you're going to get that high of a launch off of one stun, then they want to try to keep people into quick launching and not playing the stun game as much. It looks like that's what they're trying to do. And with the break hold gets you out of any stun, no matter what it is, if you can hold out of it. If you're back turned or something, you actually can't use the break hold, and a lot of people are asking me that. It doesn't get you out of like guaranteed stuns. Like if Hayate were to do H plus K and do 3K, you can't get out of that stun. Like you have to be in a situation where you can actually hold. So that's what's going on with that. And you'll see it later on. And I'll show you my match against Quiggle. I got out of it. I was trying to mash it the whole time, and I can only get out of it once I got my character turned around. So Hayate's 3 PP into his 3-3K was not guaranteed in DOA 5 last round. It was guaranteed in the vanilla, but they actually made it so that you can stagger escape it. 3-3K is 15 frames. But now that there's no stagger escaping in the game, a lot of characters with sit-down stuns, they're going to get guaranteed stuff. So, like, think about, like, what character you play. Like, for example, if they put Ein in this game, up punch and the 3P will be guaranteed because there's no stagger escaping. So, a lot of characters are going to get better by default because everybody gets good stuff out of their sit-down stuns now. So, as you can see right here, I did into 3-3K, which is 100% guaranteed. And then I went into the new wind dash combo. Honestly, yo, the game looks beautiful. Like, I honestly was not feeling the graphics when I first saw it, but in person, the game looks absolutely amazing. Like, it looks so fucking good. I'm not even exaggerating. The game looks great in person. So that was a punish opportunity right there. So he did the break hold, and then I did my break hold right there. So after the break hold, you are plus frames. We're not sure exactly how plus you are, but Hayate has to be really plus after his, because a lot of people don't know that, yeah, break holds work out of stun. You can use them out of regular stuns, regular stuns, and you can use them out of the fatal rush combos. But if Hayate's back is to the wall, and we've only seen it with Hayate, we didn't see it with any other characters. If Hayate's back is to the wall, and he does his break hold and he pushes Kasumi to the wall, he gets a guaranteed stun. I'm not sure how plus he is, but his standing kick works, and that move is slow as hell. So me and Caliber were playing, and he kept trying to hold after it when my back was to the wall, and I pushed him to the wall. So Hayate gets a guaranteed stun, and you'll see when I do it against Quiggle. Does it work out of sit-down stuns? No, it's not going to work in any situation where you get guaranteed damage. So if you're in a sit-down stun, you can't use it out of sit-down stun. It doesn't work whenever you have guaranteed damage, because you actually have to be able to hold. How does it feel with the game? Faster, slower, the same? The game actually feels the same as far as pace-wise. It just feels cleaner. Like, it doesn't feel so clunky. It feels a lot cleaner, if that makes any sense. So right there, I walked forward because I actually hit the wrong button. I didn't do the right button. So I went to a new combo right here. Into the wall. So right here, like you can see right here, that was guaranteed. He could not hold out of that. So he did his break hold right there animation. And then I did my break hold animation, and I got my guaranteed hit. I'm not sure if every other character can get that. We didn't see any other character that gets a guaranteed hit out of that, but Hayate gets one, so. Also, force techs are completely gone. You cannot get teched up anymore, like, at all. It does not work. Like, Hayate's quarter circle back punch does not tech you up anymore. Nothing works. Punch down kick doesn't tech you up. No characters can tech you up. Like, you just keep getting hit on the ground until you get tossed up, pretty much. So obviously, I baited him. That's a glitch. A lot of people are asking me about that glitch. If you see someone ever do a break blow to Sabaki somebody's attack, and a lot of people don't know how to break blow works, so you can do break blow at any point in the game as long as you have 2 bars a meter. It's a Sabaki, meaning like it's like a parry. If somebody does any kind of attack to you, that shit's gonna beat it unless it's a low. The low does not get hit by a break blow. Only like highs and mids work on break blows. And it does a lot of damage. So as you can see right here, I use mine as a Sabaki because I knew he was going to attack me. And when they fall like that, as you can see, I stuttered because that was a glitch. He was not supposed to fall. They're actually going to fix that for the next build of the game. It's not supposed to do that. How far did the characters take the damage? What do you mean? Like how much damage are the characters doing now? They're doing pretty average pretty average damage. So this is obviously his quick launch combo again because you get max height in this situation right here, where she bounced back. Just to clarify, you can hold out of that immediately. That is a 100% guess for the person on defense, and it's in the person who's knocking them into the danger zone's favor because they have to guess completely. I can launch you, I can grab you. So with Hayate's sidestep, so every character has a traditional sidestep that they added into the game. Now you can still alter your sidestep like DOA5, how you hit up and down or up, down, down, and people's K, whatever you have yours set as. Everybody has that. They can free step, but once you commit to the attack, you are 100% unsafe after it. And they're really good though. They have barely any recovery on them. They are unsafe, but it's kind of like Mila's 4-punch. Like it's unsafe, but it's one of those hard things you punish. It's gonna push you back really far, and it's kind of like a get off me mechanic. It's really fucking good. We're gonna watch some of the matches later on to show some of that, but it's like a get off me mechanic, and it's fucking great. It's ridiculous. But Hayate still has his traditional sidestep, his special sidestep with up P plus K or down P plus K, but he has both. So whether they're gonna take that out of the game or not, we don't know yet. But as of right now, Hayate has 2 sidesteps. The blood. We didn't see any blood in the current build that we were playing at EVO, and I don't think there was a setting that we can turn it on, so I don't think there was anything. I don't think that's actually a glitch. I think Master said you can cancel a break blow. No, it's a glitch. Master said it's not supposed to do that. Once you commit to the break blow, it's a glitch. It's supposed to work all the way. You can cancel the fatal rush, but you can't cancel a break blow. It's not supposed to be in a game because he was telling us about it. It's not supposed to happen. That's a glitch. So this, I actually like this stage a lot better. I got to showcase some of Hayate's other combos on this stage. This guy didn't hold at all, and it was so irritating because I wanted to practice some of my grab combos, but he would not fucking counter, so I just started launching him. That's a combo right there that I did later on in this video. It's actually a combo that works, but I'm not really seeing the point in it right now. So I messed that combo up right there, but I tried to do it again here. So Hayate can do that combo off. He can go into that wind stance in the air, the teleports, off of any feint backflip combo. So that did a lot of damage. He can do it right here as well, but I fucked it up. And believe it or not, people think Hayate is doing like a ridiculous amount of damage. His damage is still the same. And to be completely honest with you, from what I tested, his old B&B combos do more than the new stuff. So that's going to have to be, we'll determine that later once we get a chance to get our hands on the game again. But his new combos really don't do any more damage than his old stuff did. But that's really based on the fact that we haven't had our chance to sit down and find like the max damage stuff. So maybe he does more damage, but as of right now, it's doing the same amount. I mean, I could have got that off of any other combo, to be honest with you. Yeah, this guy was not holding, and it was pissing me off, man. So I just had to keep launching him. I went into mine right here. Then I went into 4-punch kick just to be safe. I didn't want to drop it. Oh, that's another interesting thing. Kasumi has a guard break out of 4-4 kick now. She has 2 punches. She has 1 punch that's unsafe on block and it bounces, and she has a guard break that's plus on block too. So So this is that new combo I was talking about, 9KKKK. It gives you like that teleport transformation right there. And it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but then again, I don't know if that was max damage or not. And then I went for the new B&B combo right here and killed him. So that was one of my tournament matches. And again, if you guys have any kind of questions, be sure to ask. That's what I'm doing with this. Any kind of questions you guys have, be sure to ask and we'll go over. And like I said, this stream is going to go on YouTube, and I'm going to break it up into different segments because I have a couple different things I want to talk about. But if you guys have any questions, please be sure to ask. I have a match with Quiggle on here that I want to review, but it's actually not on YouTube yet. So let me just go and I'll review the combos. I actually put a Hayate combo video up, and I'll put the link in the chat for everybody that wants to see it. If you guys are want to watch the YouTube, I actually made this video on my phone, so be sure to check that video out if you wanted to check out Hayate's combo potential so far in DOA6. So this is my DOA6 Hayate combo video that I made. It's only 1 minute and 42 seconds long, but it has some pretty good stuff on there. Rig, we'll talk about Rig too, because I was talking to Jaeger. I actually have the notations on the bottom of the screen.
I like it. I like what we're seeing.
All these combos are performed in real matches. So look how much damage. Look how much damage that fucking did. I did 6-6P break blow. Look how much damage that did.
So he went for a quick stun, followed up with a break blow, and he's got Quiggles at half life. He just got the citizen assist, and something reset in the DOA6.
And that worked twice because I reset the stun. So right here, remember I was telling you guys how Hayate gets that guaranteed stun after his break hold near the wall? 6-6P was guaranteed after that. That's why he couldn't hold.
Nice break hold to get out of that situation. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Then I went for the max damage combo here again.
No, so it doesn't reset there, or just straight up kind of fighting. Sure. Although, that electric fence.
So I think right here I could have canceled that and went back into the stance again right after that. So I can't wait to get my hands on the game again and try it out.
Not normal. But I like the combo. It's clear that...
Yeah, that's a cool running attack. And we've never had that, right? Oh, well, did Nicole have that?
No, it's not a timing. It's just the inputs are weird. That's why you can drop it sometimes. You got to get used to the inputs.
Man, you're testing my neck there. So with some practice, you can definitely get that up. And you can get it right there. Again, perfect. Great execution. You can go into another combo here.
And I dropped it right here too because like I wasn't used to the inputs yet. So this is like one of my favorite combos that I did. It was sick as hell. 4-punch kick. He countered wrong. I did it again into the fucking feint. 4-punch kick again. So it's just a little video showing you guys like what Hayate is capable of. And that's pretty much going to do it as far as my coverage of Hayate and his changes. I just got one more thing I want to talk about, Hayate's changes, and then we'll go on to the next topic. Hayate actually is going to be a lot different this time around because not only has Hayate's stun launch always been good, but thank you, babe. But his forward punch kick, his forward punch or his forward punch kick or whatever, all those moves into the feint are actually they're actually usable now because you have to hold. If you think about it, if Hayate hits you with forward punch and goes into his feint, or forward punch and goes to his feint, if you don't hold the mid kick, you're getting launched every single time. So that's a whole new quick launch mechanic. And also next to that, you know, like I said, with the one stun max height launch, that's changing the game a lot because Hayate was always good at quick launching, but I'm getting a full max damage combo every time I quick launch you, and it benefits a lot of the characters in the game because there's no stagger escaping now, but I think it's going to benefit Hayate just more because his keep out and his get in are so good that I'm just going to launch you and just get a max damage combo every single time because of that max height launch. But that's going to do it for the Hayate coverage. Then we're going to talk about, somebody asked a question about Hayabusa. Busa thoughts. Let me eat this pancake, guys. I didn't really talk to Master much about what he thinks about Hayabusa, but from the looks of it, Hayabusa, oh, I actually had something on camera that didn't get saved because my girlfriend moved the camera a little bit, but Hayabusa's forward punch after back H+K does not launch anymore. It just pushes him away, so you can't use that anymore as of right now. But he does have 3-3P. So after you do back H+K, 3-3P into Nimpo stance is guaranteed because there's no stagger escaping now. So that's gonna be the new B&B. You're not gonna do forward punch anymore. But everything else, man, Hayabusa is still the same. He got some new stuff. out of his Nimpo. And I'm not really seeing like the use of it yet because it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's really not doing a lot of damage. But Hayabusa, actually, let me bring it up really quick. I'm going to go to Zachariah's channel because I know he has it up there. We'll just talk about Hayabusa a little bit. I got to find it. I know he uploaded it. Let's see here.
From many distant, you got some space, and that's what you're gonna have to do against a character like Diego. Get some space.
I just want to find a section where Master was doing the new Hayabusa stuff out of stance.
Picks up games quicker than anyone.
It's looking pretty even at the moment.
Hopefully I can find him doing it so I can talk about the string. It's like a flame string that Hayabusa has now.
It really quickly, sir. Sonic Fox 6 that first round. Oh, very fast. That was the 17-second round. We got to see more from Manny.
Oh man, Manny, lackluster performance in the first set. But so far, damage though coming out in favor of Master. He has the meter. Sonic Fox sitting on 2 himself.
Sonic Fox is doing work. And I like the whip punishment from Manny just then. You got some space, and that's what you're gonna have to do against a character like Diego. Get some space.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to find where Master was doing the new combo. I don't see him doing it.
Nice hold. And I told you, they played before. They played DOA before. He's in his head.
Stop that. All right, here we go. 2-0 now. Sonic Fox really battling strong. But Master, you can't put anything past him. Master, one of the best players in DOA history.
Absolutely. But those are 2 sidesteps that Sonic Fox has made very well.
Yeah, I think the sidestep's going to get changed. It's too good. It's way too fast, man. I think they're going to change the sidestep.
Another break below.
Yeah, Master was getting trashed, man.
Oh, what a break hold. He had to do that.
Oh, my God.
I'll see him here.
Absolutely. And we're going to see the next.
I don't think Sonic Fox even gave him a chance to use the fucking new move.
Perfect. Good option. Suppress something. So this is a dangerous.
Let's mix. Do you think it's too much?
I don't think he gave Master a chance to even do this new move.
From Sonic Fox. It doesn't matter that this is a new dude. Nice sidestep again from Sonic. Make some intel, get Team Ninja out of his name. It's a lot he has to do right now. Classic Azure drop. So
yeah, I don't see Master even landing this new move.
He's gonna take that round. Absolutely. Guaranteed. When he gets that high counter, he's doing the drop. It's his.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. It's already done. It was a done deal. Exactly. But Master has a chance to get some.
I don't see Master even doing the new move one time in this video.
Alright,
well, just so we don't spend too much time looking for it, so Hayabusa has this new spinning like flame thing out of his Nimpo stance, and he can do that into his new air grab, which is pretty much just his old Nimpo stance grab, which I think he can still do, but he can do it out of Nimpo now while the opponent's in the air. That move is actually, it jails you on block because it has a follow-up. The high punch follow-up is the same punch from his back punch, the high punch. He can do that after the flame, and it's not duckable. It jails you. You can hold it, but it's not duckable, so you have to hold it. But you can't duck it. Every time you try to duck it, you'll get hit. So that's pretty much the only new Hayabusa change that I saw. I mean, Hayabusa's still the same. He got better in my opinion because his 3-3P out of Nimpo stance, his 3-3P after 4H plus K is guaranteed now. You can't stagger it anymore. So no, you can't delay the sidestep attack. Once you commit to the sidestep, you have to do it immediately. Yeah, Rig got a lot of new, a lot of good stuff. My girlfriend does not play DOA. Yo, what's up, Thunder God? But yeah, so I had another topic I wanted to talk about with you guys really quick. We talked about the Hayate changes. We reviewed some of my tournament stuff from DOA6. But now I want to talk about my first impressions of the game, like when I sat down and played it. Let me see if I can find my Zachary actually made a video of me playing some matches here, so please just watch this. Well, I won't talk too much about it, so I can talk about my first impressions of the game. But so far, my first impressions of the game, hands-on, when I first touched it, it felt amazing. Like, the game plays fucking great. Like, it runs really smooth. I don't know what it is about it, but it runs really smooth. DOA5 ran smooth as well, but DOA6 moves really, really well. And Hayate But yeah, graphic wise, when I first saw DOA6, like the gameplay of it, I'm not really sure how I felt about the graphics. Like, I was not happy with the graphics at all at first. It took me a while to really get used to them. But once I sat down and played the game, I was like, yo, this shit looks fucking amazing, bro. It looks so good. And the way the characters move around the stage, like, I don't know, everything just works, man. Everything just feels so fucking great. And it's a new game, so it's gonna feel like that. But this is actually my first match of DOA6. I hadn't even practiced at all at this point. I didn't get a chance to practice the game at all. I just went in trying stuff and it was all working. So, but yeah, first impression of the game, it feels good, it runs good. The break hold, the break blow does a lot of damage. But if you think about it, power blows do a lot of damage. So that's probably why they did that. The power blow does a lot of damage as it is. So I think that's the reason why they made the break blow so strong, because the power blow does a lot of damage. And that's pretty much, the break blow replaced the power blow. The break hold, the 4S, works really, really well. It gets you out of any stun that's not guaranteed from my experience. Like, if you're in a sit-down stun, you can't use it out of a sit-down stun. It has to be out of like normal stun where you can actually hold. You can't be in a limbo stun or anything like that. And I am going to talk about Diego as well. Nah, Helena got nerfed, but I think she also got a little better because her critical burst out of Bokuho is now plus on block, so that's pretty good for her. And as far as the stages, man, the stages feel fucking awesome. Like, I really love what they did with the stages. We only got 2 of them so far, but, you know, looking at this stage, the way they did this, I can tell that they're going back to what they were doing with the old DOAs and making the stages really interactable. So, I mean, that's really awesome. I'm hoping we see some returning DOA stages like the Great Wall. I hope we see the Great Wall come back. The Burai Zen stage. I hope they bring back a couple of those stages. But yeah, this is just me playing just some casuals with some guy I was playing on stream. I forget his handle. But this is my first match in DOA6. This is the first time I touched the game. And I went for the new combo right here as well, but I dropped it, unfortunately. This was like the first time I touched it, so it still felt weird. I think I got it right here. No, it dropped right there because I did forward punch. I got this one, though. And I love the fact that they fucking made it so that you can change the color of every costume. Like, now you don't have to worry about somebody picking your costume all the time. Like, me and you can pick the same costume and switch the colors. Like, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, all in all, like, how I feel about the game, the way it plays in tournament, and, you know, honestly, it feels like a really good game. So, honestly, like, my first impressions of the game, it feels really fucking great. The first thing that you notice right off the bat is the get ready fight screen is a little longer than it was in DOA5. It actually takes a little longer to start up than DOA5 does. And but other than that, man, everything else feels good. It feels like the same, but it just feels better. Getting used to the new mechanics might take some people a little long. Like, I mean, obviously people were using them really well at the tournament, but no one is really good with it yet. Like, to be honest with you, we're all still learning how to use it. But yeah, those are my general thoughts on like my first impression of the gameplay for DOA6. General thoughts on Jan Lee. Yo, believe it or not, dude, a lot of people weren't playing Jan Lee. A lot of people didn't play Jan Lee or Zack. It was mainly Kasumi and Diego. Kasumi and Diego were the most used characters. There was only 2 of us using Hayate there, so there was no one using Hayate at all. It was me and Vanessa. But Jan Lee got a new move. He got a couple of new things. I'm not sure of all the new stuff, but I know he has Dragon Stance down kick, and it looks like a natural combo. I don't think you can hold the follow up. It looks like a natural combo, so that's pretty sick. That they gave him like a natural combo out of down kick, out of Nimpo stance. Jan Lee, he got kick, and believe it or not, nobody knows this, but Jan Lee's kick is supposed to be -13. In the current build we were playing at EVO, it was +13, and nobody was using it because it was fucking cheap. But they actually did the same thing in DOA5 Vanilla. They made Riggs forward punch kick +13. It was supposed to be -13. It was just a glitch that's in the game that shouldn't have been there. So yeah, that's actually pretty crazy that no one was using that shit. No, there's no more critical burst. They took critical burst out the game, and they're not doing critical burst anymore. No. But also, definitely, guys, make sure you check out my Zachariah's YouTube channel as well. He's got a lot of stuff on his channel. A lot of good content he's been putting up from EVO. And make sure you check out my channel as well. The Hayate combo videos on there as well if you guys want to check that out. So, there's one more topic I really wanted to go over in this stream. As far as rig goes, rig, I'm gonna see if I can find who was playing rig at EVO. I actually have some gameplay of fucking Jaeger playing rig, but I don't know where it is. Diego is a fucking problem. So I actually want to talk about this, and I'm gonna put this up as a separate video as well. Diego is a fucking issue. That character is 100%. He's a problem, dude. Let me see if I can go to Caliber. No, this is DOA5 LR. This isn't DOA6. Diego is most definitely an issue, though. I want to try to find Caliber's Diego because he's yeah, this is a good one to watch. So first and foremost, Diego had a glitch in this build. He had a guaranteed low punch into this vortex that was not supposed to be there. Let me see if I can actually find it. Let me see if I can find this fucked up ass glitch, because it should not have been in the game. It's in the group somewhere. Let me find it. I just put it up. Yeah, that shit should have never happened, yo. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I put it on the screen. Should be here somewhere. Alright, so no, this isn't it. It's another one. Hold on, it should be right below this one somewhere. It was right around this time. If it's not on here, then it's on my Twitter. I thought I put it in the group. Oh, here it is, right here. So Diego is a problem. The character's fucking crazy, as it is, as he already stands. But he has some glitches. And this is one of his. This is one of the glitches.
What? What? Alright, guys.
So he literally did. I think this is back throw.
Alright, guys.
And that teched him up. That's not supposed to do that. And people were using that in the tournament, and it was really fucked up. And Sonofox actually caught on to it too. That was not supposed to be doing that. So for all you guys that are thinking that's supposed to be in the game, no, that's not supposed to happen. So that's the first thing that was fucked up about Diego at the tournament. Let me bring this back up, and then we'll just kind of watch this and go over it, and I'll tell you guys about like the character. A lot of people were not really understanding a lot of stuff about Diego. They were still confused about it as they were playing with him.
Alright, but here we go though. Excalibur Blades
again.
Going up against Sonic Fox. Excalibur Blades has been practicing in the back quite a bit. Here we go. Sonic Fox winds
so Caliber
up
Blades, he knows how Sonic Fox likes to play. This is going to be actually a very entertaining match. Even though it's a mirror, these two are going to go at it. There's no question.
Alright, so, nah, the FSDC was taken out of the game, I believe. I believe the FSD was taken out of the game. But,
made the game
yeah, so, first and foremost, that move is fucked up. That punch right there, that high punch.
Literally go to the guy who made the game to try and defeat Sonic Fox.
That punch guard breaks, and I believe it's plus. It was confusing because he has a lot of guard breaks, and we were losing track of which ones were plus and which ones weren't. But yeah, dude, that move is fucked up. The double high punch, it's a fucking guard break, and it's really fucked up.
Alright, but here we go though. Excalibur
Master
Blades
failed again.
Going up against Sonic Fox. Excalibur Blades has been.
Yeah, look at the stun it puts you in. Like, yeah, that move is fucked up, man. That move is unsafe.
Sonic Fox
so Caliber Blades, he knows how Sonic Fox likes to play. This is going to be actually a very entertaining match, even though it's a mirror.
Alright, so that's another move I want to talk about. Diego's down back punch like Bayman's 1 PP. On counter hit, 1 PP is a natural combo, and it's fucking fast. That move is broken. Not only on counter hit is it a natural combo, and not only is it a 2-part move, and it tracks, it's a guard break. It's not plus. It's not a plus guard break, but it's still a guard break nonetheless. And that shit is fucking stupid, bro, to be honest with you. People were spamming the fuck out of that move the whole weekend. and it, you know, it's one of those things, like, you ever notice how a DOA, they can never come out with, like, a perfectly balanced game? There's always something that's broken. As of right now, Diego is the broken motherfucker in the game. Like, down back punch is fucking nuts. And you'll see them using it a lot. There it is. So, he did this, the down back punch, which is negative when block as a guard break, but look how fast the sidestep is. Look how fast the side. Look, dude, the sidestep is so fast because we all know the jab strings beat out sidesteps. Like jab will retract a sidestep. Look at both jabs. They literally whiffed. Both jabs just got beat by that sidestep. It's ridiculous. And another thing with the break blow, there is a timing to it. You can't just use it, and the person who not the break blow, the break hold, the 4S. You can't just use that whenever. You have to time it. If you don't time it, look, ready? Watch Caliber. He tried to use it and it didn't work. Or was that the break hold? No, he tried to use the break blow. So yeah, the break blow. If you don't use it at the right time because they're slow, you have to time it with an attack or do it in stun or something. Because he used both bars and meter for no reason. And he hit him, but he didn't time it correctly. It has to be timed, so it's not something you can just throw out there.
Some crazy things to be on the screen.
Ooh, nice grab there by Excalibur Blades. First round goes over to Excalibur. 84 seconds remain here as Sonic Fox is looking to close out.
There it is. There's that guard break again. Also, Diego has a he has a reset. That punch you saw is actually a fucking reset. It's an attack reset. It's a confirmed. That right there, he has a hold that gives him the same animation as that attack. So I think it's his high punch hold that goes into that fucked up setup where he has plus strings. But Diego actually has two punch string that will hit, and you can hit confirm it and do a grab, and it'll fucking give you hella frame advantage.
Oh, what a hold! What a hold from Sonic Fox. Such a smart player.
Wow, 1-1. Sonic Fox ties it up.
You could call these two kind of rivals a little bit. Oh, they went back and forth a lot in DOA where they would get like top two and it'd be grand finals. Plus with Quiggles, Sonic Fox's older brother, those three would just run things for a little bit.
Yo, what's going on, you lucky? Also, Diego's back kick, like Tina's 4K, her back kick, how we used to stun on normal hit before it got nerfed. Diego's back kick stuns on normal hit, bro. It fucking gives you a lift stun on normal hit.
Yeah, they were at the beginning of Dead or Alive 5. They definitely were.
Yeah.
It gives you a lift stun on normal hit, bro.
So he's taking a lot of life from Sonic Fox. Goes to the ground game. Nice mid-kick read.
And Caliber Blade's not playing.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. See, he did the break blow right there. That was not supposed to happen. That's a glitch. Once you do the break blow, there is no canceling out of it. You got to commit to it.
And Caliber Blade's not playing games right now. Ooh. Look at him.
Down back punch. Zach looks exactly the same, man. Except for his kick bounding now, he looks exactly the same.
This is the first time we've really truly seen someone really lay it into Sonic Fox. Look at this. This is a convincing win. This is a convincing.
Wow.
Damn, Caliber taunting him and everything.
Can he do what no one else has been able to do so far?
In all fairness, I mean, you know, Caliber Blades, like you said, he's been playing pretty non-stop.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how it plays out, though. You can't put anything past Sonic Fox.
So that move right there that he just did is a plus guard break. That last punch, that overhead, by itself is plus, I believe, and you can charge it, too. It's fucked up, man.
Damage here. Now
and a move that says he has 8 new moves. Yeah, no one was using them, though. I didn't see, because there was Tani. Tani used Zach, but I don't think he used any of his new stuff. He was the only one playing Zach. That's so you can cancel the break blow by pressing F and H. Well, I don't know, man. It's as of right now, I don't think it's like been clear, because when we were doing it, he was saying that's not supposed to happen. So I'm not sure if it's really a glitch or if you can actually cancel it. And if you can cancel it, that's crazy, because that means you can cancel the break hold, the break blow on hit, and you can go into a launcher. So I mean, I guess that'd be pretty interesting to be able to do that. I'm not sure it'd be worth it, because you're going to miss out on a lot of damage. But, yeah, I mean, he told me it was a glitch 1 second, and then the next second people are saying you can cancel it. So, you know, it's just one of those things that are up in the air. It's like, we don't really know, like, really what the deal with it is. Because people were saying it was a glitch, and then people were saying you can cancel it. So, I don't know. But yeah, that overhead punch is plus. Remember I was telling you about that punch string that leads into that into the vortex? That's it right there. Your plus is hell right there. And that's a regular attack. It's just a hit confirm grab. Like Jackie's, you know how Jackie can go in a stance and do down forward kick into the grab confirm, or down, what is it, down people's K? No, down forward people's K into the grab confirm is the same thing.
Background and getting that fan assist.
Yeah, I mean, would you almost say that Sonic Fox is the
Here comes that fucked up ass vortex.
It's
It's not supposed to be in the game.
Yeah. You know, they both know the attacks. They know the properties of moves. Look at Caliber Blades.
Excalibur Blades doing some pretty impressive stuff here so far.
That string is fucked up, man.
Dial it in.
And I think what we're seeing from Caliber Blades is he's just going in. He's not hesitating.
Yeah, I don't like the sidestep. It needs to be changed, man. It's too fast. It's way too fast. It goes around jabs.
That's always been the way to
Like 2 jabs always have retract sidesteps, and now you can just do that special sidestep and avoid everything, or do the sidestep and avoid everything. I don't like the sidestep. I think they need to change it. Yeah, that was the plus version he just did right there.
Putting Sonic Fox to the wall.
Wow.
Not gonna matter though, as Caliber Blades is on 1 hit of life.
Smart play from Caliber Blades there. And again, they're starting to punish those sidesteps. This is how you're seeing the level of play is escalating.
Yeah. Already, just after a couple of matches, more punishment is already coming through.
Yep.
So this is guaranteed.
Right now, Excalibur Blades eating a lot of damage. Sonic Fox, here's the thing. Excalibur Blades might be doing new tech to Sonic Fox, but once Sonic Fox sees it on the screen, he's going to be able to emulate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
2-1
Oh yeah, Diego's grab damage is ridiculous. He does a lot of grab damage.
He needs that buffer. Does not want to make this a 1-1 situation.
All right, 2-2 now. Excalibur Blades is the one that's up. Sonic Fox is down. Big damage there on the wall.
It's interesting. We just watched Sonic Fox hold the block button for a good amount of time at the beginning of that round.
Yeah, uncharacteristic of Sonic Fox. But right now, here we go. Sonic Fox 2 rounds to 2. Excalibur Blades up 1-0.
And both of them have.
Yeah, the sidestep is fast, man. It's really fucking fast, dude.
Wow. And this
Wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see? And yo, him canceling the break hold. Yeah, so I guess it's not a glitch. I guess you really can cancel the break blow. Like, it is cancelable. And I really was doing it, and people were saying it was a glitch, but you can cancel that shit. And it looks like he went to do it right here, and he fucked himself with it.
Oh, no.
It's not.
Yeah, he fucked himself with canceling that break blow right there, because I don't think he knows you can do it.
Yeah. And even then,
I don't think he knew you can cancel it, and he, yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Here we go. Diego versus Diego.
All right.
All right, Excalibur Blades with the chain link out of his pocket. Yellow t-shirt for Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox, it's pretty even right now. Both players are being very aggressive with their attacks.
Yeah, you can launch from it, but you're not going to get that damage, though. You're not going to get the same amount of damage, so I don't see the point in canceling it.
Nice sidestep attack from Caliber. Winds up evening it out. Both players at 30%. Ooh.
Nice, smart play.
The belly flop.
Ooh. Nice, smart play from X-Blades.
Excalibur Blades.
Excalibur, yeah.
Like, the break blow does a lot of damage. I don't see the point in you canceling it, you know?
Damage is going over to Caliber Blades, and he's in the driver's seat right now.
He's got some momentum, forces him up. I like what we're seeing from Caliber. I like what we're seeing, and this is
looking
very
convincing.
All right, let's see how it pans out. Excalibur not.
Oh, you can cancel it? Okay, that's good to know. So it is cancelable. The break blow is cancelable. So I guess you can cancel it and go into other strings. And it's actually crazy because that means you can cancel it and go into the Fatal Rush too. So you might be able to launch because you don't need Fatal Rush. You don't need meter to do Fatal Rush. That means that you can cancel break blow and fucking launch and do Fatal Rush. Do a combo and a Fatal Rush if they don't have meter. That's fucked up. That's plus right there. That guard break is plus.
Sonic Fox in the corner, but Sonic Fox just like that, battling right back.
Absolutely.
Ooh. 2 rounds to 1. Excalibur Blades looking to go up 2-1 on the set.
And Sonic Fox has full meter. He has an opportunity. Both players kind of staring each other down.
All right, so that's definitely not unsafe.
Yeah, it's not unsafe.
It's definitely minus.
No, that guard break is not unsafe. It's just not plus.
I think it's like a -2, -3.
-2 or 3 is probably what it is.
Not letting up at all. And remember, you know, when Quiggles and in Dead or Alive 5, and Quiggles and Sonic Fox started their like winning streak. It was ex-Power Blades that actually had emerged after them and started winning a ton of tournaments.
Yep.
Like you said, training partners, no stranger to the
That's gonna hurt so bad. And Calibur's fucking him up.
He's working on a perfect.
A great.
He just perfected Echo Fox.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Sonic Fox actually, for the first time yet, is running into an opponent that's giving him problems.
Brutal. This is brutal. This is one of those situations where you're just getting punched in the mouth, and it doesn't seem like Sonic Fox can do anything about it.
Yeah, you might be able to do that too. No one. That's the thing. No one has tested that. We didn't have any time to test any of that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, because the reason why the launcher looks so high because they went back to DOA2. Now you can do a one stun and get a max height launch off it now, but. Yeah, I mean, you might actually be able to do the fucking break blow into a sit-down stun and get a guaranteed launch after because you can't stagger escape. So we don't fucking know any of that shit, man. That's crazy because it's going to create such a big mind game and it's going to create such a big mix-up factor right there. So, you know, yeah, DOA6 is fucking awesome, man. I had a blast playing it. I had a blast at EVO. And we're actually doing a giveaway, guys. Let me close this out because I don't need it anymore. But we're doing a giveaway for... I got an extra lanyard from EVO, DOA6 lanyard, and extra DOA6 t-shirt. And it has the Team Ninja and the fucking I'm a Fighter thing on the back. So once we get to 25 subscribers, I'm going to give that out and send it off to somebody. Can you break hold out of it if it hits you by first hit? I don't know. If you cancel it, I'm not sure if you can because it looks like whatever the follow-up is. Like I said, the break hold only works when something's not guaranteed. So if I have you in a sit-down stun, you can't just break hold out of my launcher that's guaranteed out of the sit-down stun. You have to be just regular and stun or something like that. So, yeah, man, if you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask, and I'll try my best to answer them based on my experience with DOA6. And if no questions, I came late. Why do those moves look like Zach's? What Diego's moves? Because he's a kickboxer or a street fighter, so they kind of have like some of the same similar moves. Yeah, the game is nuts, man. Like we don't know any of that stuff. DOA's like at EVO, we literally didn't have any time to sit down with the game. Like we didn't have any time to sit down with the game at all. Like we had to wait in a line like everybody else. Even Master had to wait in line to play the game. So everybody was waiting in line trying to get their hands on it, and like we really didn't have any time to practice it. Everything you saw was pretty much people doing stuff on the spot. Yo, what's up, Yards of Guy? But yeah, if you guys have any questions, man, now's the time to ask. Yeah, you can counter after the crowd, after the crowd push. So you can counter low, you can counter anything you want. And I know Zach can actually do his little taunt out of it, like the taunt where he stands up straight. He can do that taunt out of it for some reason. But yeah, oh yeah, Noontide. I'm not sure if you're in here, man, but thanks for subscribing, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody who's in the stream checking this out as well. Make sure you guys follow if you're new. How many characters will be in? As of right now, there's only 6. And then also Hitomi and Lei Feng were announced to be revealed at Gamescom this year. So that's pretty good. Gamescom. They're gonna be gameplay is gonna be released of them at Gamescom for the probably at least from what we all expect, because they showed a little picture of them at EVO. But if you guys have any more questions, man, be sure to ask. I'm going to put a couple of these videos up on YouTube. I'm going to put my Hayate changes video up on YouTube, and I'm going to put up the Diego advanced breakdown just to like really let people know what the fuck is going on with him. As of right now, we don't know if tag mode is in the game. No, we don't know if tag mode is in the game yet. If I said Ayane and Hitomi, I meant to say Lei Feng and Hitomi. I didn't mean to say Ayane. It's Lei Feng. Guest characters, we don't know about any guest characters. There hasn't been any talk of guest characters yet at all. They might add Stagger Escape back. I'm not sure if they're going to, man. I don't think they're going to be honest with you. And to be completely honest with you guys, because of the break hold and because of the quick launching now, I don't think they're going to add Stagger Escaping back because they want you to use your meter. Like, break hold gets you out of any stun, so you might as well just use your... Because you generate meter pretty fast. Like, they want you to be punished for using your meter too much and wasting it, so that way once you're stunned, you actually have to guess out. I don't think they're going to add stagger escape in the back, man, to be honest with you. I think they want to keep everything guaranteed in the game. That's how to sit down stuns and shit. I don't think they're going to add stagger escape in back, to be honest with you. Yeah, they added the sidestep back, but that's because people really wanted it. I don't really see a lot of people asking for stagger escape. A lot of people are not asking for stagger escape right now, so. Do you know who the screenshot didn't get from that came from was training mode? No, training mode was not accessible. Training mode was not accessible at all at EVO in the EVO build. We were not able to touch training mode. It was only versus. So yeah, the frame data was actually released from Team Ninja, I believe. I believe it's on their website or something. It wasn't at EVO. So yo, what's up, Destructive? Did I talk to them about the netcode? They said that they're really working on improving the netcode. So, I mean, that's one thing we can definitely look forward to for the most part, I think. The break hold is the new mechanic that you use with back S. If you guys have any questions about the game that I didn't get a chance to answer, be sure to check out my DOA6 playlist, but I'm trying to get you guys questions right now. But 4S is going to be the break hold, which gets you out of any stun that's not guaranteed. And then you have 6S, which is going to be the break blow. And then you have Fatal Rush, which is just the regular S button. You mash it down. Collector Edition, they didn't say anything about a Collector's Edition. So everyone going to be countering like crazy after stun. Essentially, yeah, everybody's going to be either spamming holds or they're going to use break hold to get out of it, because break hold gets out of any stun that's not guaranteed. Break hold even gets out of lows. Like if I do a 2P and stun, it's going to get out of that. And break hold actually beats break blow as well. So what do you... And you can actually counter a break blow with a break blow. So, and they're saying they might change that. They're not sure they're going to keep that in or not yet. But as of right now, if I do a break blow and you do one right when mine's about to hit you, mine's going to beat you. So they said they might change it so that once somebody does one, they have priority. They're going to win. So what do you know the stagger escaping? Just hold guard. What do you do now that stagger escaping is not in? Just hold guard. You're either really going to focus, because you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to make people play more defensively and not so fucking YOLO all over the place. They want people to try to not get stunned now. And if you do get stunned, that's why you have the break hold in the game. So you really want to try to play more defensively. Are unholdables in the game? I didn't see any unholdables in the game. I don't think anybody even tested any, because we were so focused on trying to like practice the new mechanics. We didn't see anybody trying any of the unholdables. So I'm not really sure if they're in the game right now. Who do I think is the best character in DOA6? Diego by far. Diego by far is the best character in DOA6, in my opinion. Like, by fucking far. He's ridiculous. In the current build of DOA6, yeah, Diego's ridiculous. Is there something for pre-order? Yeah, I don't... Like I said, man, they didn't give us any information about any collector's editions or anything like that. But I can throw break... Oh, that's another thing. There is no throw breaks in the game still, except for the neutral throw breaks. Obviously, every other throw cannot be broken. Break blow can be grabbed on startup and at the end of it. So on recovery, you can grab it, and if you grab it on startup, it counts as a high counter grab. So that's another thing I wanted to go over. And also, break hold can be grabbed for high counter as well. So you get punished if you get grabbed. If you read it and you go for a grab, you'll get high counter damage for it. But the stuns are deep as fuck. Yeah, the stuns are deep as fuck, just like they are in 5. Yep. And the hold recovery is still the same. Hey, what's going on, Mariano Tech? And what's up, Reek and PR? Like I said, I'm doing a giveaway, guys. So if you guys went in on a giveaway, make sure you sub to the stream with your free sub and everything like that. But yeah, definitely be sure to check out the Hayate combo video. I'll put it back in the chat. If you guys are interested in like what Hayate is able to do in DOA6 right now. Speaking of Hayate, tell us about the Hayate Wind Dash combo. I already talked about it, but I'll talk about it a little more. So the Hayate Wind Dash combo, I'm from New Jersey, Rican. The Hayate Wind Dash combo, it looks, you do it exactly how it looks, but the problem is it's an odd input. You do fucking any of his feints, which can be forward punch feint, forward punch feint. You can do 3P feint now. You can do quarter circle back PPP feint, and you can do There's one more you can do off of it, but or I think that was the last one. You can do any feint into back kick. Back kick initiates the feint. You do back kick to do the kick itself. Then right after the kick connects, you do forward P plus K for the uppercut, and then you do forward kick. So it's gonna all blend together. Yeah, I live in New Jersey, man. I live in Millville, New Jersey, Cumberland County. 9KKK does not give him that. Does not give him that combo. That's a different combo. We'll watch the combo video again that I put together. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put the link in the chat. But yeah, 9KKK doesn't give him that same teleport. That's a different teleport.
And of course, Quiggle's very comfortable with Kasumi.
What a hold right there. Incredible stuff.
I like it. I like what we're seeing. Ooh, and great use of the break blow there. So he went for
and as you can see, that shit did a lot of damage. I did all these combos in tournament as well.
And something reset in the DOA6.
And this could be a nice break hold to get out of that situation.
That's guaranteed. Hayate gets that guaranteed near the wall.
And this is no, so it doesn't reset there. Or just
oh shit! Damn! Thank you guys for telling me it's been black. Here we go. I will watch it again. Yeah, like I said, I did all these matches in tournament, so all these combos in tournament.
What a hold right there. Incredible stuff.
I like it.
And I have the notations on the bottom too as well.
Great use of the break blow there. So
I'll get rid of my webcam so you guys can see the notations.
And he's got Quiggles at half life.
He just got the citizen assist and something reset in the DOA6.
And this could be a nice break hold to get out of that situation.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Great launch. And this is no, so it doesn't reset there, or just straight up kind of fighting.
Sure.
Although that electric fence is gonna come into play. Nice combo. Nice combo.
With the reversal.
And that just doesn't launch high enough on
not normal
hit. But I like the combo. It's clear that
yeah, that's
awesome.
a cool running attack, and we've never had that, right? Oh well, did Nicole have that before? No, it was a punch.
Yeah,
it was a Leon punch.
It was a punch. I think it was a punch.
She had
man, you're testing my nut there. So with some practice, you can definitely get that up, and he can get it right there. Again, perfect.
Oh,
great execution. He can go into another combo here. Excellent. Keep it up. Oh.
So yeah, these are all combos that I did live on the spot. Like I said, we didn't have any practice with this shit. We had to just go out there and do it. So, like right now, it's actually crazy because I'm like getting like overwhelmed thinking about like the possibilities of this game now. Like now that I found out you can cancel the break blow and do something else, that really creates a whole nother mind game. So that means, for example, that means after break blow, Ray can cancel it and do 7K, do 3K, do a whole combo. Like a whole like half a combo, and then do fucking he can do fucking fatal rush. So the possibilities right now are endless. We have no idea what you can do in this game at all, dude. Like nothing. There's so many fucking possibilities for this game. Do I know Devonna Bates? I do not. I don't know what year she graduated. I graduated in 2013, so. But yeah, man. If you guys have any more questions, then you be sure to ask me. If not, be sure to follow the stream. Check out my YouTube page because there's a lot of good content on my YouTube page. Check out my DOA6 page. And be sure to subscribe if you guys have not done so because we're doing a giveaway. Well, let me actually type in the giveaway command. Because we have a DOA6 keychain lanyard right here. And we have DOA6 t-shirt. So if you guys went in on this, just help me get to 25 subscribers and we'll get this bad boy out. We're at 15 right now, so we need a little bit, but we can get there. Did I play Rig at all? I did not play Rig, man. I did not play any Rig.